Whoa, good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the bomber. Give me an Emmy. How's everyone doing? It is Thursday. Yesterday it's Wednesday, my dudes. I don't think I remember to say that on stream. Tomorrow it's gonna be the week. It's the weekend. No, it's Tuesday. It's not. No. Anyway, I forget how that goes. How is everyone doing? Farnswoggle Pete Horsetooth in the mother house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, today. I say this, but I'm pretty sure today's gonna be a quick one. I don't got a whole lot to talk about. We'll take a look at the markets. Markets are boring AF. We could take a look of it. There actually is some interesting things on the charts that actually has me wondering. I still think there's going to be a pullback. Again, I don't know that there's going to be a 12K Bitcoin. Anything's possible. If there's one thing I do know is that I don't know. And I say that over and over and over. People say things with such confidence. I'm just like, dude, what is wrong with you? A lot of YouTubers do it. There's a few people in the chat. I won't mention any names. Nigel says things with such confidence. I don't know what it is why I go into hyperdrive mode with dust on my desk. It's the light. I turn this light on and it just like retro in the house. How you doing, brother? Bull market back, baby. So tasty in the morning. Throw the coffee down your throat hole. It's hot. Four-legged goat. Wipe that. Oh, wait. Call your boss. Wipe that pus up out your eyes. Vanetta Logan was saying the bull market's back. That was one of the news stories. I wouldn't get your. I wouldn't be beating your. Whoa. One of the greatest movies of all time. Whoa. I wouldn't get too crazy. I wouldn't get too crazy. It's looking pretty good. But I don't. I mean, I get more. First of all, what is the You know what? Let's just. Oh, you know what? We missed it. Ding 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 ding. I don't even know why I have a button. I mean, I can't help myself from just doing it again anyway. So you're just getting it in stereo. All right, let's hop on over to the desktop. Let's see what's going on. Like Donkey Kong and Stacy's mom. Bitcoin's pushing 25K. Crude oil, crude oil's up about $54.93. But we're gonna have to take a look at the dollar today too. The dollar makes you holler. The dollar makes me holler. Man, this past weekend was Sunday, I think. Was the last day I had a rain cherry limeade. Man, so I'm trying to cut energy drinks out, and I'm trying to make some dropping that energy drink. Poof. It's been like what, 4 days now. It's getting easier with every day, but man, it was like I'm not a smoker, but that morning energy drink was like a cigarette to a morning smoker for me. I know like a smoker wakes up in the morning, they don't give a shit about anything else in life. I mean, that's just what I observe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people can't even make it out of bed before they grab the cigarette. My last one was orange. Uh, uh, Greg in the house. How you doing, brother? I don't know. I really like the orange, but if that made you stop, why wouldn't you just go back to the cherry limeade? That's just delicious. You must have just. It must remind you of like some orange Nyquil or something. And just a bad because I thought it was one of the best. Well, wait, the other good ones. There's a white gummy that I like. But the cherry limeade is just on its own level of good. How you doing, Greg? All right, so we haven't said what the futures in the stock market's doing. Tesla, they got the 3-for-1 stock split coming sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks. The Nasdaq's up 93, strong AF. E-mini S&P's up 27. I wanted the white gummy, but now I'm scared. I mean, bro, you're like, I don't. you must have some disposable income because I generally go try a single. I'll go to Target and buy and try a single, and then if I like it, I'll work my way up to a fucking case. You know what I'm saying? I don't go buy a case and then if I don't like it, oh, $20 down the drain. Ugh. I mean, I'll do that with like a bubbly flavor or something. But in the beginning, I didn't like these. It's like a fine IPA. You might not like it in the beginning. I didn't like this bubbly right here. It's not delicious like the cherry limon LaCroix, but this shit has caffeine in it. And I've learned to like it, man. So you just got to power it down. You wake up if you poured that shit out instead of waking up and powering it down, I'm telling you, it's like beer. Remember your first beer? I mean, to me, it was delicious, but to you, your little sissy behind probably didn't want to drink for years after that. But after, it's a coffee. A lot of people don't like coffee in the beginning. You got to acquire a taste for it. No, it's not really clickbait. I mean, it's clickbait, but it's not clickbait. I do have a reason why it's gonna crash tomorrow. It's not a good reason. I don't go too crazy with the clickbait. I legit just, it took me, first of all, I recycled the same goddamn thumbnail I used yesterday. And then I just, that this video setup took me like less than a minute and I came up with the title on the fly. No, it is and it isn't. Why is Bitcoin gonna crash tomorrow? Is because our boy Kappa. Well, I'm not sure, but he had an ominous tweet, and I'm not sure what it means. Let's take a look. I don't know if it showed up over here. Maybe it was a reply. Maybe it is click. No, there's Capo. Yep. See, Farnswoggle saw it. This is the tweet of a coward. Farnswoggle's triggered. Ham it down. So he just tweeted August 12th. What the hell does that mean? Let's see what the replies say. I didn't see yesterday Project Harmony, aka Baby Plebs, Harmony Validator got elected. He's grinding. Congratulations, Baby Pleb. Need to come around a little bit more again. Let's see what kind of Monica Fleming. Oh, hell yeah. Let's check her out. Hey, baby. Oh, shit. A little young for me, but August 12th. According to me, might go to 8 to 9. Oh, according to Coins. Wait, what's this? Coins Mudra? I mean, Coins Murda. What? Murda. That would have been a cooler name. Mudra is kind of a stupid name. According to me, very, very, very soon. Yeah. According to me, you don't effing know. August 12th, CryptoPunks. Capo says I told you so. If it dumps, no. He's not gonna say I told you so on any pumps. Let's see. Bohan Dom says it's gonna dump. Boom. I mean, maybe. They got what is this? A rising wedge? 67% of the time, rising wedges break down to the bottom. I have no idea what the statistic is, and I think that's all bullshit. But again, I get me someone that can tell me what were all these percentages, what it's back tested on. If there's some supercomputer out there constantly running back tests on this, and that's the ongoing percentage for there's no way every asset class. I guess it's possible with algorithmic trading and quant trading and all that. But you know why nothing works? Even now, like for example, Plan B put out this RSI white paper. Just buy Bitcoin on the daily or monthly. when RSI's here and sell it when it goes up to here and goes back down to here. Because if everyone's doing it, it won't work, right? So if something works, more and more people stop doing it until it doesn't work. That's markets are efficient, markets are true. So you might find something that works for a while, and if you find something that works, keep your goddamn mouth shut, right? You don't go blasting on YouTube so that everyone else does it. Is that and that you know what I'm saying? Unless you who's really truly that altruistic out there, right? All right, the day he finally closed Twitter. This is Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth, alter ego, Crypto Edward, blasting. He's blasting Capo, but he doesn't want to give out his real Twitter. What is that from? That looks so familiar. August 13th is the date you're going to want to remember. We'll come back afterward. All right, so tomorrow Bitcoin dumps. Anyone read whatever this is? I'm investing my family savings based solely on your thanks, Capo. I don't know that I would do that. If you were to follow Capo, you'd be doing really well, though. Little LTF, learn to F. What is LTF? Learn to F. Learn to fudge. Learn to fap. Oh, I learned that at an early age. Blah, blah, whatever. All right, enough of this. Anyway, he just says August 12th, so I'm assuming he thinks the bear market the bear market relief rally stops tomorrow. Let's see what I see in the chart. Do you see what I see? It's deliberately so. No, I disagree because he's been very adamant about it going down. He's never going to say, here's Plan B's white paper. He's never going to say, I told you August 12th it would pump. I promise you. I know you guys hate him. You hate him, you hate Elon, and you hate Charles Haskinson. Charles Haskinson went on some rant yesterday about Team Orange, aka Trump. That made me laugh. I don't know. He said some shit about Trump the other day, and he got all the Trump people in an uproar. There's a couple people you don't want to cross with, even if you don't like them. That's Trump and this Andrew Tate fella. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm so sick of seeing Andrew Tate headlines on my YouTube stream. I barely. Oh, you know what? That was what my title was going to be today. F. Andrew Tate. I'm creating Pimpin' University. Pimpinho.com. No, just Pimpin' University. So, I'm getting the Discord ready. It's going to be $50 a month to be a pimp. Once I get enough people paying me $50 a month, I'll rush out to Fiverr and buy some coaches to just have videos and coach you on how to be a pimp, how to make that money, how to get them I'm not gonna say hoes. I don't want the Me Too moment after me. It's just a ghetto pimp term of endearment. Get them hoes. Yeah, we'll get that going, and I get up to he has like 60,000 people paying him $50 a month. Dude, that's like over $60 million a year. Are you kidding? Have you seen this guy talk? Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's take a look at the charts. Oh, we didn't finish in the stocks actually. Let's see. Oh, Tesla's going red. Man, I should have sold. I'm not going to sell a covered call, but I should have. Are we fading? Are we fading? Are we calling it a reversal? We'll have to see how this plays out. Sometimes within like the first 20 minutes, the market will reverse on you. Tesla's reverse, and I don't know how wait, what was the Nah, the E-mini S&P is about the same. We'll have to see how this plays out the next 10 minutes or so. E-mini S&P's up 30, Nasdaq's up 101. Tesla's making a lot of headlines. They got the stock split coming up. Elon's selling millions of shares. The running theory is he's selling that because he's going to be forced to buy Twitter. That was a. It's not going. It's not a mistake. Like he'll make money. Twitter will make him more money, but it's gonna so annoying. Like, why is he wasting his brain power on freaking Twitter? And he effed up. He effed up because he's ended up buying. He's gonna end up buying it for way too much. He is. He is. He was probably high on LSD or ecstasy, or I'm gonna buy Twitter. Let me talk shit about Twitter because I'm a. Look, there's things about Elon I love, and there's things about Elon like you I hate. Right? I just want him to focus on the things I love, doing good things for mankind. No one gives a shit about Dogecoin. No one gives a shit about Twitter for the most part, except for the. So there's some cool kids out there, a bunch of ETH cool kids. There's a bunch of Cardano maximalists, a bunch of like. I guess it depends on who you follow, but I think Twitter for the most part is just a waste of time. I mean, I do it every now and then. I check things every now and then, maybe once a day on the toilet. I stopped doing Facebook. I can't remember the last time. Most of these social media, if you're doing TikTok, first of all, why would you be doing TikTok? If you enjoy the videos, I guess, but all you're doing is giving a tremendous amount of data to China. I mean, I guess if you're okay with the fact that China's one day going to be our overlords, I mean, at least they'll know who they're beating into submission when they see you. Barnswoggle hates Elon with the. How does the expression go? With the fury of 1,000 suns, the burning fury of 1,000 suns. All right. Anything to do over here? Let's check out my Palantir. Looking pretty good. My shop. Oh my goodness. My shop is only up $2 on that Iron Condor. We got 36 days to go. We're looking pretty good here. I'm not looking to add any long deltas right now. Because I think there's going to be a pullback, right? I think it's going to be coming pretty soon. We're starting to see it a little bit. Maybe. No, it's kind of hovering around the same thing. It's feeling heavy though. It's feeling like it wants to reverse. Let's see what's going on in my IRA. Man, Mara strong like bull. Hut doing pretty good. I need that shit to get back to $15. Profit and loss open. I mean, I'm only down $2,300 in it. I was up big time, big time. Palantir put up some money. PayPal put up almost 50%. Oh, more than 50%. I should take this off or roll it up. No, I'm not rolling it up. I'm just going to take it off. Again, I'm thinking so I sold a Palantir put. I got a $333 credit. I'm going to buy it back for about half price. It's right. It's not going to fill yet, but it's only a few pennies away. So hopefully if this just pumps a 10, 20 more cents, I'll buy this back at half price. And then I'll just wait for opportunity. I would roll this up, but I don't know how much longer this rally is going to last before it pulls back. There is something interesting on the charts I do want to take a look at here in a second. I wonder if I feel like Elon probably has to sell some more shares. The reason he's selling shares is because he doesn't want to put himself in a bad position with the Twitter buy. He's going to be forced to buy it. He has people committed to provide him money, but if any of them back out, he doesn't want to be in a position to be forced to sell Tesla if the market's doing really bad, right? So the market's doing pretty freaking good relative to what could happen in the next couple months. I mean, you never know. He's of the belief that inflation, I think he said, apparently he's the world's greatest economist too. I mean, that's what he acts like. Yeah, he does have access to a lot of data with supply chains and certain things like that, but and he is a smart dude. I'm not going to deny that. Some people think he's not smart, but I mean, just because he does dumb things and says dumb, all smart people do dumb things and say dumb things. I'm the smartest person I know, and I do dumb things and say dumb things all the time. Anyway, he thinks we're going to be in a recession, a mild recession for the next 18 months. I think that's what he said. Don't quote me on that. I'm not going to post a retraction. I'm saying I don't know. I think I remember that's what he said. Either way, I think he's probably wrong on that. I'm not overly worried about us going into a depression. I think we could have another huge down move, and that might be it. But at the end of the day, I mean, our economy's doing pretty good. The supply chain issues could continue to be a thing for a while, but we'll adapt. We'll overcome. Um, and the only thing that really concerns me is our debt. Again, when I run in 2024, maybe 2028, we'll have to see how it goes. One of the main things I want to focus on is the debt. I'm going to put the United States government on Truebill. We're going to sit there and watch all the subscriptions come in and see where we could cut the fat. There'll probably be a few assassination attempts on me because I'm going to look to take some corrupt money out of politicians' pockets. Right? I want us to shoestring budget. I still gonna provide the defense budget, shuffle some things around, figure some things out, look to make the government profitable in certain ways, spin up Bitcoin miners, spin up Ethereum, a couple validators so that we have some hash power there too. Not really hash power, but voting power. Some Cardano nodes, some Solana nodes, lots of Bitcoin miners. In fact, I might seize all the assets of like Mara and Riot and all this shit and just nationalize them. My PayPal position filled. That was a 50% winner chicken dinner. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna go out and see shit, but I'll spit up some. I'll go to some Air Force bases and some naval bases. Naval bases would be a great way to spin up some carbon free Bitcoin miners. Get some hash power, start printing some Bitcoin, put it in the treasury, start doing some things, get that bro from Celsius to put that money to work and use that to start paying off the debt. I don't know, figure out some ways, right? The CBDC, I think that's obviously going to be a thing. We could fire that thing up and we can, like, for example, well, I don't know. This is a huge reason why Ethereum could be massive. Could you imagine? And this is what a lot of people think that the CBDC will be like USDC. I don't really know. Who the hell knows, right? I mean, it's going to be a lot easier for the government to do something like that than spin their own thing up, probably. But if it does become USDC, Ethereum just became a freaking giant. Like Ethereum will flip Bitcoin on some shit like that. But figure out like you got to pay transaction costs. I don't know. Figure out a way that all these transaction costs go back to the government for the sole purpose of paying back the debt, nothing else, right? Figure out some ways. I don't know. Maybe these don't. I'm not a anyway. Well, let's get off this. I just get my biggest gripe is this debt thing and all the infighting. Democrats versus Republicans, Democrats versus Democrats, Republicans versus Republicans. Trump is basically Oh my goodness. Here goes half my subscribers. Trump is borderline. Should be thrown in jail for treason. All right. I said it. You know what? If you disagree with me, just disagree. You don't have to hate me. I don't hate you for loving Trump, right? I'm a can't we all get along kind of guy. All right, Tesla, let's see how we're doing on the market. The market is basically staying flat, staying boring. Let's take a look at the charts really quick. I don't have a whole lot else to say, so we can wrap this up here pretty soon, unless anyone else has something they want me to talk about. Bitcoin is pushing 25K. We're still quite a ways away from the 200. It could continue all the way up. If it gets past this area right here, that would be extremely bullish, but it could still go all the way back up to the 200 and get rejected. I mean, this is exactly what it did the big last time that the bulls were beating their chest. When people were like texting me, "Hey man, Bitcoin looks really good," because Bitcoin was at 48,000, and this was in March. March wasn't too long ago, guys. So November, November is just around the corner when Bitcoin is supposed to bottom. Based on the 4-year cycle, Bitcoin is supposed to bottom around November. So Bitcoin went great all the way down to 32,000. People were panicking. People were panic selling. I don't remember when is this when the capitulation started with Celsius? I think this area is the Celsius. Either way, this went from 32,000 to almost $50,000. And we thought, well, I didn't think. A lot of people thought we were going to all new time highs. It's over. I don't know, man. Like we are so also another thing that's really weird is how far below we are on this. So can you imagine like if in the next bull run we barely even make it back into the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve? I mean, in the next bull run that's supposed to start happening in 2023, late 2023, early 2024, the bottom is the bottom's supposed to be around freaking, are you kidding me? 88,000? Yeah, I mean, I'm at 92,000. We're not even in 2024 yet. So that's what it's supposed to be according to that metric. Jorge in the house, how you doing, brother? Out there towing them cars, ruining people's lives, or not ruining their lives, just ruining their day. Look, bro, I'm always gonna give you a hard time. You know I love you. Tow trucks and tow truck drivers. Well, it depends. I would say most people don't hate tow truck drivers, just because usually their car broke down and you came and saved the day for them. Unfortunately, my first experience with tow truck drivers was in college and my car getting towed a couple times, and I couldn't afford to eat, let alone pay for, back then it was like 100, like maybe $120 to get your car out of tow. I can't even imagine what the rates are now. It's probably like $500. 360. Yeah, actually I was gonna guess around 350, but I felt like getting really tough, getting really high with it. All right, so taking a look at the NASDAQ chart, I did find this really interesting. Maybe technical analysis does work. It broke, so we got to see if this line holds today. This is the downtrend line. The trend is your friend. This has been the downtrend line in the NASDAQ since December. It did break above that this morning. Let's see if we got anything else interesting here. And right now it's currently holding. It's currently holding above that. So I'm curious. Now, one huge problem we have is this gap. And you know what they say, all gaps like to get filled. There was a gap here, and that one didn't quite feel it, but then it filled it here. So we do have a gap here. So it's a 92% chance. I mean, there's a gap up here that I don't know. I don't think that's a gap actually. But we do have a gap here that's going to need to get. Hey, yo, Koska in the house. How you doing? So that interesting. We got a downtrend line that is holding, but we also have a gap we got to fill. Oh, actually, it's up here. So it held yesterday. It's such a small red line. Oh, now it's a little bit green. So we're up here. We got two gaps to fill. We're almost certainly coming back. We're almost certainly going to come back down and back test this line. It's whether we bounce up. So if we come down and bounce up, that might be a good time to like load the boat long, right? I don't know. Someone else in technical that's really good at tech. I'm just making shit up. But I feel like that's something Johnny Bravo would say. He'd be like, "Yep, wait for the back test. And if we lose it, short it. If we go back up, go long." Retro says we're going to the moon, baby. Maybe. So here is another interesting line. A spider line is crypto. What's his name? Crypto face. Him and Johnny. Oh no, Frankie Candles love these. There is an interesting upline that goes. Well, actually, I don't know what this is. It just looks like it's a support and resistance line I did way back. So we're coming up to that too, and we are right at it right now. Man, technical analysis works. Maybe I figured out. Maybe I actually figured it out. I'm going to become a snake oil salesman doing this shit for real now. Let's see if the SPX is coming up. So the SPX is coming up to the 200. This is going to be another critical level. The NASDAQ 200. Both of these are going to be critical levels. Whether or not it gets above the 200. That's only 4% away. And then here, it's only, what is the definition of a bull market? That's only 2% away. So we could come to the 200 today, tomorrow, next week. These are all possible. Again, Capo says we're going to the depths of hell here pretty soon. We are at the top of the bear flag in Bitcoin. And then some people have drawn this as a ascending wedge. So there's two different scenarios that could play out. Something like that. I think that's what they're calling it. So that one might play out too. So I got a bear flag, and then, so this, I mean, it came to the top of it today. So one of two things should likely happen if technical analysis. Well, a lot of things can happen. It could do what it's not supposed to do 30% of the time. Is that the fucking why am I dropping up? 32% of the time, it could break out to the top. So if we break out here, back test and go back up, maybe that's another reason to load the boat. If we start heading back down, we're probably going to come back down to Browntown, and then we play that game, right? You know what? Let's give technical analysis. I'm going to stop shitting on technical analysis, and we're going to give it a good college try to see if it's all snake oil or not. So I'm sitting here and I'm going to deploy some capital. If Bitcoin breaks out, retests, and starts going back up, I'm loading the boat. And then we'll ride it all the way up to the 200. You know what I'm saying? We can do the same thing with the NASDAQ, I guess. I mean, the NASDAQ's going to reach it sooner. Jay Sizz, long time no see, brother. How you doing? Yeah, we're just sitting here chilling. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. We're doing a little technical analysis. I've decided I'm going to pivot. Anyone's ever watched Silicon Valley, Jared on there deserves all the awards. That guy was so funny on there. There was an episode where he was like, he lost his mind and pivot. So I'm going to pivot the channel. My moniker, or my expertise is going to be, dude, Jay Sizz has been around for a long time, Retro. How dare you, sir? He may have been around longer than you. I'm not sure. He comes around every now and then, pops his head in. He does a lot over on Ethereum and NFTs, if I remember correctly. He's a long time fam. Oh, I hate that word, fam. You millennials and your I almost said a word that could get me in a lot of trouble. You millennials and your sissy ass fam and eyeliner and what is wrong with you guys? All right. Anyway, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna see what happens with these 200s, this trend line. Does the S&P have a trend line? Nothing that really. October and November will be the low point. Yeah, we just discussed that as a possible. I said, um, you know, it's these things are at critical levels right now. This could come back up to the 200 and then go back down. I don't know. The problem I have with November being the low point, it would have to be like after the election or something. The Biden administration is going to do too much to prop the market up as much as possible through midterms. I don't know. I don't know. That's the one thing I do know. I don't know. You don't know. So the potential's out there. On the other hand, though, like if the money starts coming in, this freight train could leave the tracks again. Sad. Yeah. Harmony done. Yeah. Pretty sad. I did mention Baby Pleb got his validator elected. It makes me sad that I'm probably shutting mine down. I just don't have the time to put the effort into promoting it, and instead that's $130 a month I can use to buy more Shitlanta or Matic or whatever. I do eventually want to get back into that game, spinning up validators, but that's gonna have to be in a time where I have more time to dedicate to it. I mean, as it is, I don't really dedicate any time to this channel. I don't dedicate any time to promoting it. The only thing I do is I whip together a title real quick. I whip together a thumbnail. Takes me about 2 minutes, and then I just hop on and talk. 95% of the time, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about until I hit go live. I enjoy hopping on and hanging out and talking and throwing ideas around. It's going to be a 3-month drag from interest rates settling in. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. The market's so forward looking. Well, maybe, bro. Maybe we'll have to see. I've never been. I think it's a good time to be delta neutral. I'll put it that way. And I know most of you plebs don't understand what I'm talking about. Does anyone in this chat know what their deltas are? I mean, in crypto, you're pretty much just delta long AF, but in the option world, you can be delta neutral. I know, right? You're alpha. You're alpha, bro. Hell yeah, you're alpha. In the stock market, you can be delta neutral. What am I? I am delta long in my IRA. 462 deltas beta weighted against the SPY, and in my small account, I'm only two deltas long, and one of those reasons is because this play right here is basically actually it's a little bit delta short. I'm actually a little bit short, but this was a delta neutral iron condor, meaning this play it behooves me for Shopify to stay between $34 and $48, and I put this on around the mid. So this is a delta neutral strategy. If I would have sold a put spread, that would be a delta long strategy. If I would have sold a call spread, that would have been a delta short strategy. If I would have just sold a call, delta short, right? So it would behoove you for it to go that way. And if you know your deltas, and again, these are beta weighted against the SPY, I believe, you know how much your portfolio is going to, you have a rough idea of how much your portfolio is going to fluctuate based on the market move. So you can come here and look at like the S&P 500 futures and see what the expected move is. So the expected move between the S&P futures between now Is this the 1 day? Yeah, the 1 day expected move is right now it's at 4250. The expected move is, this this brown bar right here. So it's not expected to move a lot between 4230. I mean, another 30 points one way or the other. Or you can go down to the SPY and look at the ETF and get the same thing. I don't know if I have that. Oh, here I do. The SPY, yeah, S&P 500 is expected to move $3. Another, it's already up $4, which is a 1% move, and we said we're like 2% move away from the 200. It's not very often, but there were days back in the sticky icky, the SPY would be up 3, 4, 5% in one day. I mean, it would be down 5, 6, 7% in one day too, but it could start moving. It could start getting momentum. There's meme stocks that play. The retailers might start coming back in if institutions start FOMOing back in. I believe the data shows a lot of retailers are holding strong, and it's a lot of institutions. So if the institutions start FOMOing, this thing can be a freight train the other way, right? Markets don't give an F sometimes. Like in the beginning, we couldn't rationalize why the market was going to the moon when we thought it was going to the depths of hell during the sticky icky. Kurt's in the house. How you doing, brother? Coming in late as usual, just waking up. Just as I'm about to wrap up the stream, I'm expecting a pretty good move sometime between now and the day after a good move happens. Just a hunch. Yeah. Kurt knows what's up. That's what's up. One day someone's gonna get that. That's what's up. It's 4 in the afternoon, and you just woke up. Oh, are you still in Germany? You getting ready to go drink some boots? Getting ready to go to some. You messed up, bro. You should have been in Germany in October. Jack in the house. How you doing, brother? I don't know what's gonna happen. You're going back in November just for Oktoberfest. Is Tinder treating you better in Germany? Them German, I wonder, do them German girls like those Canadians? Next rotation. I don't know if I don't think Bitcoin's going to 10K. I think there's going to be another pullback. I just don't know how far Bitcoin's going to go up before it pulls back. I don't know. There's a lot of people that look, dude, a lot of the same people that thought Bitcoin was going to 300 and 600K still think Bitcoin's going to 12K. Big Boy thinks Bitcoin's going to 12K in November. He lives or dies by these 4-year cycles. He does not give two F's about the fact that crypto assets have been in a bull market its entire lifetime. Crypto has never seen a recession. Well, I take that back. In 2018, I think we were in a recession. No, we were in a bear. There's no way we could have been in a recession. We were in a bear market for like a few days, right? I don't know, a month or two. It didn't last very long. But he doesn't care. I will say Crypto Savvy and Capo still think we're going to 12K. And so far, those two have been more right than anyone else out there. Crypto Savvy, he's good to watch to keep you grounded or to keep you scared. He's just a little too negative for me to watch all the time. He says he's not negative, but you know what I'm saying? He just gives that vibe. Blah, blah, blah. So much love to you, Crypto Savvy. I don't know, maybe smoke a blunt or something before you get on the mic and you could chill the F out with all your hate. Oh, that shit sells though, man. That shit gets clicks. So you do you. What do you do? This warm drinks. Drinks and swipe right on Grinder, right? I mean Tinder. Oh my goodness. I'm kidding, Kurt. And there's nothing wrong with that if you are, right? If you are. Come on, how's the Tinder game? How's the Tinder game in Germany, bro? We want to know. I'm stopping the stream until you tell me that. Let's see if anything's changed in the market. Oh, we didn't even look at crypto prices. Bitcoin is Bitcoin 25K? Are we in contango yet? Are we still in backwardation? The future's 24,949 and Bitcoin's 24. Uh-oh. We're in contango, boys. Oh, that was a good one, Kurt. Oh, I need that freaking button to oh my goodness. We're in contango, boys. The futures are now more than the actual spot price. So that's a positive sign for Bitcoin. It's been in backwardation for a minute. Fudge, man. That's making me wanting a FOMO in. I'm waiting for a pullback. The next pullback, I'm buying. Yeah, the next pullback, I'm buying. But again, don't like, that's just my situation. I'm already in deep. I'm looking to buy Solana. I'm looking to buy Matic. I'm not going to buy it here. I'm going to see how some of these technical analysis things plays out. Yeah, maybe. No, there is no way. It doesn't always go up, bro. I'm assuming you're just joking. It could go up for a while. Oh yeah, I was assuming you're just joking. And if I stay sideline, I stay sideline. I don't have to deploy this capital. This is like, you know, when all the cool YouTubers tell you to have what is it? What do they always say? Dry powder. Always have your dry powder on the side to buy them dips. This is just my dry powder, right? I don't even have to put it in stocks and crypto. Maybe I take that shit and go buy another house. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I get in the real. I'm not gonna get in the real estate game. I would be down to go buy another house if the market like tanked or something, and then maybe do it. But I'm not looking. So if that's an opportunity, right? We still got the housing crash. There's a lot more negative out there than there is positive. Foreclosures could start going. Well, the housing market could crash. There's car repos going through the roof. Don't forget all this data we talked about a couple weeks ago. People are not having a hard time paying their phone bills, right? They're paying them late. Credit cards are seeing bad data. So you don't know. J-Sis could be right. The bottom could be in November. Main risk. I saw a tweet that the testnet merge was successful. It might get delayed. I don't think that would really be too bearish. I mean, Bitcoin's up. I mean, Ethereum's insane, dude. It's up 1,900. Why didn't someone tell me to load the boat when it was at 1,000? I mean, this is crazy. A Cardano 55 cents. It's looking Solana 45 cents. I think there's going to be a pullback soon, and it could happen today or tomorrow. Like, the chart is set for capital to be right. Whether you looking at this really isn't even a bear flag anymore, is it? I mean, if we can pull a bit of a savvy, I guess. I mean, it's more of an ascending triangle. I mean, it's still kind of a bear flag, I guess. If you look at it, it's a bear flag, ascending triangle. And we're right up at it. So we're gonna have to see. It could break out though, but it's right up at it. Tomorrow's title. Today is the most important day in the history of Bitcoin. Buying back Harmony at 0.0. No, dude. I am done with Harmony 1. I have no interest in buying or accumulating Harmony 1. I got 10,000 Harmony 1 on my validator. I got to figure out how to get off. I might hold on to that. As of right now, I have zero interest in buying back Harmony 1 until the team shows me they can pull their head out of their ass. I don't know if that's possible right now. I love the Harmony 1 community. I want Harmony 1 to be successful, but I do not. Now, it's not the worst. I mean, it's still in play, but I don't know. I got to see the plan, right? I don't buy stocks when they're effing up. Chinese financial market is about 1 to 2 months. So aren't they already in serious trouble? They won't have spillover. Yeah. I mean, I agree with all that if it happens. You hope what is possible, Kurt? Ethereum and Solana are what I'm buying. Yeah. I am dying. So I already have a lot of Ethereum. I already have a shit ton. Dump trucks full of Cardano. I have right around 1 Bitcoin. I want to buy 1,000 Solana. I wish I'd have bought it at $30. And I want to buy like 10,000 Matic. Those are my targets, but I want to get them cheap as possible so I have more money left over to put that money, to have more money to put to use too. But those are my goals right now. Get 1,000 Solana, put it on a validator, earn passive income, get a 10,000 Matic, put it on a validator, earn passive income. If I have money left over to that, I'll probably buy some more Atom, some more Osmosis. Those are the two that would probably be next on the list. Polkadot, I like Polkadot a lot too, but I think the safest upsides right now are Cardano, Ethereum. Ethereum's tough, man. It's up almost 100% in the last month. So there's going to be a pull, and who knows? This could be a buy the rumor, sell the news. The merge could happen, and there could be a sell-off. There's a lot of look. Everyone, just please keep in mind, we've been to this rodeo a long time. A lot of times markets go up until they don't, right? And then it doesn't make sense that it's crashing. But that's all on the table. Take a loan. Bro, where do you think I got 50,000 of dry powder from? I got a loan. I got a loan, bro. And it is to deploy into these markets because I do think this is an amazing opportunity to be buying. Now, my plan is to deploy it, double up. Did I say, is Jonathan just now getting Jonathan in the house? No, I'm not buying Harmony again. A HELOC. It's like 5.5% interest. It's not too bad. So I paid off all my credit cards. I paid off my student loan. It was only a little bit there. So my extra out of month pocket's only about $100, right? They take it automatically out. I'll either pay it off in the next, I'll YOLO it in. This is crazy. No one do this unless you understand the risk. I'm going to YOLO it in and pay that loan off within the next year or less. Or I just have to pay that bitch off for like the next 7 years, right? So, but it's all going to be used for investment. Like I said, if I miss some crazy freight train and the housing, there's going to be an opportunity, right? There was blood in the streets. Maybe I should have YOLO'd it in. I got greedy. I might not get some of those $30 Solana opportunities, but I'm going to be patient and I'm going to see and I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to either learn and be right or learn the hard way. All right. Let's get this wrapped up. Bitcoin's starting to pull back a little bit. We got in the market. E-mini S&P is up another 15 points. Man, the market's looking strong AF. This is getting crazy strong right here. But again, we do have a couple gap fills to worry about. Phantom's over 40 cents. Atom over $12. Near almost $6. Osmosis $1.20. How is my Rose doing? Every Rose. Oh, Rose is kind of down 2%. The new hot ticket for all you Harmony One people, the new rug pull is Fendora. That's basically, it's up a hair. It's not up to 0.008 yet. I am kind of itching to buy a bag of this. Cadena, that's the one I should have bought last week. That's another one I want to get a small bag of. That at $1.50 was probably looking a gift horse in the mouth and passing. So, all right, everyone, I will be back 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there. You're an effing square with some more clickbait titles. Love you all and peace.